All right, welcome back to the Winning at Weight Loss Show here in Winnipeg with Mitch from CalFit Coaching. Very creative with my business name. Put my last name and then I did what I do at the back end. And there you have it, Calvert Fitness. Uh, yeah, so there we are. I have a special guest for us today. Someone who's been in the program, real champion of the program, and a real big contributor to our community. So I'm excited to dive in with Jason. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the first question you usually ask is like to kind of fast or rewind to before you started. Like, what were you struggling with? Where were you at mentally, physically, before we ever touch base?
Physically, train wreck. Mentally, on the verge of a train wreck. So yeah, I was pushing 245-ish pounds. Yeah, just came off an ACL meniscus surgery, so I was gained a lot of weight from that as well. I've done the program things before, and I was going through some personal stuff too at the time. Stressful job. I wasn't back at work because it was a work injury, so I was doing something else. My schedules were all messed up, so literally it was just like a runaway freight train, and yeah, I needed to figure something out for myself, just to get myself better.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Was there like a breaking point? Enough was enough when you pulled the trigger, we chatted, and you decided to sign up, or was there just more of a gradual decision?
I think close to a breaking point where you're just kind of like right on the verge, like, okay, I need to do something now. And I know if I don't, it's just going to keep spiraling out of control and I don't know where to go. And like, just, yeah, one of those fluke things, doom scrolling on Instagram, and boom, some guy named Calvert Fitness pops up. And then, yeah, it was just crazy because you actually clicked on the bio and it's like, holy crap, actually, someone local. Like, you don't see that. It's always these influencers and stuff from all
Mhm.
over the States and Europe and all over the place. We never see anyone local. So it was just kind of like the diamond shining in the sky all of a sudden. It's like, Jason, walk towards the light. So that's what I had to do.
I loved it. I'm your Sherpa. Nice. Yeah, that's cool because I know there's so much noise out there that sometimes a lot of people just want someone local, even if it's not necessarily an in-person program like us. It's still you have rapport over what to talk about. You're equally into the same sports on your own end.
Yeah,
So
I think the big thing for me was just like, is it going to work? Cost is always a huge thing too, right? Like that's a big, big thing for a lot of people. For me, especially with everything that I was going through at the time.
mhm.
Um, and just yeah, like, is this legit? You don't really know if anything's legit nowadays, especially on Instagram, where I'm pretty sure 95% of the people and content you're seeing is, it's just content. It's just people trying to do what they can to make a dollar. You don't know who's real and who's not. So that was definitely a huge, it was the red flag waving in the back of my head. Was like, is this guy legit? How am I going to do this? So then you just start doing the deep dive, and it's amazing what you can find when you actually put a little bit of effort into it to see out there. But there was yeah, I mean, once I got over that fear and I signed up and had that first initial phone call meeting with you, which I not gonna lie, I had that in the parking lot of a KFC while I was crushing a big crunch.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna share that part.
That's a
But
great
it's just one of those
story.
ironic things when you're eating a greasy chicken sandwich from the local KFC and talking to a fitness coach on the other end, complaining about how bad you feel about yourself and everything.
That's awesome. So what was kind of that first initial win or that installed some belief in you that, okay, this is going to be different. This is
I
legit.
think the big thing was just when the plan showed up on my phone. Then I got into the app and I realized it and I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is dummy proof. Like it really is. It's like it's the KISS model to a T. Keep it simple, stupid. Like it's just that's it. The biggest challenge at the time, I think, was looking at it and trying to figure out, okay, I need that many calories and that much protein. And the protein I wasn't worried about. It's like that's when I looked at the calories, I'm like, that's all I'm eating. Like that's and then trying to figure out how to actually make that work. So I mean, but it was baby steps. First, it was just making sure I got my steps in daily. Then it was like, okay, start tracking breakfast, start tracking breakfast, lunch, start tracking everything. And then the workouts, just track those. So, and then once you got into the routine, it's like, okay, this is it. It's just a routine. That's all it is. It's not complex. Like it's just a simple, basic routine.
Yeah, and that's such a key, right? Simplicity is the secret in the end. Complexity is often where people who aren't that informed lean into because they want to think there's a secret, a shortcut. When really those who've been at the game long enough understand it's about doubling down on the basics and reminding people of what they really need to focus on. So that's awesome. So what is your routine like that's made it sustainable for you? Is there anything that kind of you've adjusted your lifestyle to fit or?
I think the one thing was just making sure you get those workouts every week. And it was like, okay, I'm working 11 to 11 this day, so I got to go to the gym before. Make sure I got all my stuff with me to shower, go to work after. And then once that was a big adjustment. But once I kind of locked in, and then I was like, oh, I can't go this Wednesday because I got something going on, but I can move that. And then it's just holding yourself accountable to make sure you do go on the Thursday and get that done instead. So there's a lot of self uh, control, just making sure that I'm in control of this and making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. And then the food part kind of just came along. I don't know how many times I messaged you about things, and it's just like you're always there to help me through it, so it was easy. But yeah, I was just making sure getting those workouts in was the big thing at first. That I was kind of like, okay, how am I going to do this? But 3 days out of 7, that's not hard. Like it's less than 50% of your week. And it's not like these workouts are you're seeing these guys in the gym working out for 2, 3 hours. I'm like,
Oh God, yeah.
what is this guy doing? Like I'm in and out in, my first set of workouts, it was usually, half an hour, 45 minutes, I can get it done. This new one that I'm on now with you, roughly an hour. I'm that's the sweet spot because anything more than an hour, you're just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
now it's not hard to keep that time frame.
Totally. And you've just gotten to that point where it's a bit more advanced, but it's about using your time properly. You're an adult. There's other things on your plate,
Oh
adding
yeah, just go to
learning
the
how to
gym,
grow.
do what you got to do, and leave. Like I see people in there
Mm.
having a full-fledged conversation for 45 minutes, and they have a towel with them. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you're going to need that unless you're sweating talking. Like it's unreal.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yeah,
some
it's just
people that are
go in,
socialized.
get it done, get out.
Yeah, damn right. So I guess the favorite question to ask is what have your results been like? Obviously, we'll start with the measurable stuff and then maybe kind of the immeasurable, but maybe start there if you're open to
Yeah,
sharing.
weight definitely down. Like I'm
Mhm.
sitting at down 27 pounds or 26 pounds, which,
Yeah.
some people might think like, oh, that's not a ton of weight, but I was only starting at, 245. So when you take off that amount, it is a fair amount. It's not like I was starting at
Mhm.
600 pounds and people are dropping 150, 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Um, Measurement wise, which I got to log in, but I mean, measurements, everything's gotten smaller. I mean, I look at those pictures from day one and I look at the ones that I just took at the beginning of the week, and it's like, yeah, you can see the difference now. And
Mhm.
I don't think the measurements went down as much as I thought they would, but then also there's that amazing thing called visceral fat and all that stuff which starts coming off, that's the killer stuff. So I know I've lost a lot of that inner fats. Um, so yeah, for the physical stuff but mentally it's a game changer. Like mental health is um yeah, it's not out of the park from where I was before. Like it's that positivity thing. Like I'm not as um I didn't like wearing t-shirts a lot of the time because they're freaking tight all the time in certain spots. And it's like, oh God. And now it's like I'm going in the closet putting on shirts that I haven't worn in years, literally years. Like, and they actually fit now. It's going shopping now and buying smaller clothes, which sucks because you got to spend more money. But I mean, it's all part of it's a
Yeah.
good problem to have. So there's definitely the mental health is improved and the physical for sure. Like it's massive. I mean, you don't have those creaks and pains like you used to have all the time. Like you losing 25 pounds, you've lost 25 pounds. You can feel it in your joints, in your body, and everything.
Yeah, huge. It's not just the scale. And I think it was like 7 inches all told, waist hips. Last measurements I know we have to update that, but
Yeah.
that represents a lot of body fat loss, even if the scale doesn't show quite the same drop. You've built some muscle along the way because of how we introduce the workouts and continue to build those up. So yeah, massive transformation happening. It's just continued push, right, to get to where you fully want to go. And it
Yeah,
takes,
man, it's not concentrating on the scale anymore. Like I realize that like
yeah,
I've been trying, what my goal is. I've been trying to
yeah,
get that dang thing
yeah,
forever. And it's like, yeah, you know what? It's gonna happen when it happens. So stop making it in the forefront of my mind. And it's like
Mhm.
I'm already there. It's just a matter of time as to when it hits on the scale. I'm not worried about it anymore. It's just
Yeah.
when it gets there, it gets there.
That's a great mindset shift too, because the more needy we get about hitting a goal at a certain time frame, the more we seem to repel it or self-sabotage before we get it. And just letting things flow and doing the right things and focusing on the controllables is such a key piece. I guess the last question I had for you is what would you say to someone that is like your former self, sitting on the fence in the parking lot eating KFC and doesn't feel like they can make the changes necessary?
Well, don't go to KFC. It wasn't that good. So that'd be question problem number one. But just do it. Like the thing is now that I've learned, like it's you got to take that initial step. So even if it's just reaching out for that quick, I mean, it was what, a 10-minute phone call we had, like if that. Just do the phone call. There's no pressure. There's no like you didn't call me 17 times after, like, hey man, send me a check. Like, let's do this. Like it's like I told you where I was at with everything, and you're just kind of like, all right, yeah, well, get back to me when you're ready. There was no pressure, and I think that almost kind of sits in your mind more, where it's like, okay, well, am I ready? Like, okay, now you make sure you are ready because you know that
Mhm.
this isn't free. This isn't going on and looking for an app and be like, oh, I'm just going to follow this app and that's it. Like, there's a method to this madness, but it's like just pull the trigger, do the call, do the interview, talk to someone who's been doing the program. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of us that would talk to any of your potential
Mhm.
clients about what's going on. Yeah, it's just do it. It's literally that's the biggest thing. Like, just do it. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, I like how you said that because most people just wait too long and don't things don't generally stay the same, they get worse, and then you're just extending the runway to your goals, and you do have to make that commitment and flip that switch in your head, but having the accountability and someone preventing the slips, just that extra nudge when someone misses a workout, like that's what people need most, I find, and that's what we've designed our whole system around. So
And
yeah.
it's that learning that if you do miss a workout, if you do go over on calories one day or 2 days, or you have a weekend that you
Mhm.
just blow it out of the park, who
Yeah.
cares? It's not the end of the world. And I think it's knowing that you preach that too, where it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. You had a blip, who cares? You didn't gain 10 pounds. You probably didn't even gain a pound. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Just lock it back in now. Let's go. And that's all it is.
Huge mindset shift is to know that one off day does not make much of a difference. Just like one dialed in day of salads doesn't make a huge difference, right? It's the overall picture. Well, awesome, Jason. Anything else you want to share, or I just appreciate you
No,
taking the time?
just I love the program. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's worth it. I mean, it doesn't matter your age because I mean I do a lot of your Zoom calls and stuff, and you see people right up there in the seniors to your midlife people going through stuff to younger. Like it doesn't matter in age. It doesn't matter. You make the program to make it work for them. Like
Mhm.
it's been fun. I enjoy it. I'm not going anywhere, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
And we love it. You're a real go-giver in the group, so that anyone time that people put a little extra time into giving back to the community, we don't, that does not go unnoticed. We really appreciate that piece. So keep up the great work. We'll
All
see
right, thank you,
you.
sir.